All right, final match. What do we got? Ooh, well, I do love a turn 2 Voltaic Brawler, so yes, we will keep. This is a good hand, actually. It's just a very good hand. We have both colors, we have a good turn progression, we have our most powerful 2-drop. Yeah, we even possibly get to go. Ooh, Long Tusk Cub. Well, I think I'm actually just going to nip that in the bud right now. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with Long Tusk Cub. That card's just too good. Too good. Wish I had Long Tusk Cub. Jeez. Alright, we're just going to kill it. I'm not going to deal with combat tricks. Not the best use of mana, I admit. But next turn we can play an equip Gauntlet, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it's not bad either, actually. So I can get in for 6? It's pretty good. What's my other option? Play like an Infiltrator? It's just Gauntlet. Let's just make the best use of mana that pushes the most damage through. I like it. Because I'm pretty confident my opponent wants to make this trade. Maybe they don't, because the trample. I mean, this is pretty amazing for us, right? I mean, dealing 4 damage to our opponent, killing their thing. I would say that Voltaic Brawler did its job. Okay, Trumpeter. Should be able to Welding Sparks that at some point. Ooh, alright, so let's play Infiltrator here. And equip. And if I draw a land now, I can actually go Gear Per Guide and get by the Fairgrounds Trumpeter. That's pretty good. And instead, I think we'll just Welding Sparks this. Get him for 6. Alright. Fair enough. To be honest, I'd much rather my opponent do it to that than my Renegade Freighter. So, in that respect, I'm pretty satisfied. Alright, no plays for my opponent. That's interesting. Oh, I've got vehicles for days. All right, so got game 1. Opponent may have accidentally shown me their hand. Oh man, I would have. Opponents showed me some pretty good cards so far, though. Admittedly, Long Tusk Cup. Yeah, my opponent must have accidentally done that because you really don't want to show your opponent an Ornamental Courage. That's like the last card. Maybe they're just trying to put the fear into me. That's what they want to do. Next time I play against them and they leave up 1 green mana, then, because I have the knowledge of the Ornamental Courage, maybe I'll second guess myself. But yeah, I would have loved to have had Servant to the Conduit in my deck or a Long Tusk Cub, but our deck ended up just fine without those, so no biggie. Do I want to bring in the second Puzzle Knot for this? No, not really. Not especially. Long Tusk Cub is just a problem, too. Card is really good. Alright, let's just run it back. They've got the appetite for the unnatural, too. Which is good against us. What do we got? Ooh, it's a nice hand. Opponent's mulliganing. We get to keep. We get to go grub into Freighter. Nice. Alright, wow. Opponent mulls to 5. Keeping it 5, but they were hesitant, which means they're hoping to draw hot here. So we gotta put that pressure on. All right. See what our opponent does with the scry. In this case, I suppose the scry does help our opponent more than us. We'll leave the seed sculptor on top. So it's grub-a-dub-dub here. I didn't see what did my opponent do with their scry? They put a card on the bottom. Okay. Gear per guide. Okay. So let us go freighter pass. So next turn I can, let's see, I can actually pump the freighter. Huh, that's interesting. Block. I'll bite. Sure. Doorbuster here is pretty good, so let's go Doorbuster, activate Freighter. And the next turn we get to go Seed Sculptor and Pia. It's pretty nice. So let's bash for 5. Okay. In fact, I don't even care at all that my opponent brought in Demolish. Pretty surprised they're attacking here, but I guess since they're so far behind on card advantage, I kind of get it. They're probably thinking, and they might even be correct, I might even go for the same strategy, that their best hope is to just race. Just race. So let's get our extra damage in here. Our opponent says, in the 1-1 bracket, unreal. So they're pretty impressed with my deck, I guess. I told them green-white wrecked me round 1 because they did. Actually, I'm going to do this. Oh, geez. Probably shouldn't have even blocked. The construct or whatever. All right. So we ended up going 2-1. I liked our deck a lot. Definitely think it could have won. But yeah, round 1 opponent got us real good. Got us real good. So hope you enjoyed it. Little red-green beats. We'll be back for more later. Thanks so much, folks.